It's the Wanderers in red and black who get us underway here in Gosford after a week of rather tawdry headlines. The Wanderers can finally focus on the football, and the Mariners, Andy Harper, going in search of their first win in almost...
Whatever's happened to Mark Bridge came very late in the preparation. It's a great chance for the Wanderers. Really impressive burst of speed from Soterio. With a couple of options in front of him. The more difficult outside of the... A couple of options in...
Told of the problem for Mark Bridge. There's a bit of tightness in the hamstring, which he obviously felt during the pre-game warm-up. Wanderers deciding it wasn't worth the risk. Interesting that they were worth the risk. Vidicic.
Mate, he's not at the races so far. Dario. They want to find his game pace. Quick, smart.
It's a good ball by Caceres. Just 33-year-old Josh.
Dario.
Old Josh.
Dario. Chalk that one down. It's the first header. Chalk that one. Space in behind, which the Wanderers very astutely are trying to exploit.
Looked like handball by Heffernan, but clearly accidental. Has been pretty handy from these set pieces as well in recent weeks. Outswinging corner, it is Alberto reaches it. Castellan, of course, a little bit more diminutive in size, couldn't get to the follow-up. Now Jamison backtracking. Jamison back, certainly on the board in terms of fouls. Quickly taken by Caceres, well taken too, and Josh Rose has stolen a march on Scott Neville in towards O'Donovan at the near post, and down goes the Irishman and appeals for a penalty. Reworked by Montgomery, and now there's a bit of room for Josh Rose. 3 to pick out if he can in the middle, and it's away by Alberto.
Well, unfortunate that for Josh Rose. He had
Alberto. There's a clash of legs between the winger and the fullback. Storm Roux coming off worse. Here's Josh Rose again, looking to worry Scott Neville, and again the young fullback. Season. Flicked on by Heffernan. Cleaned up by Andreu. Fans like cleaned up when the fans don't make their contribution. Nichols, little touch in field by Soterio. Well, the bay continues to empty. Hopefully a few of those Wanderers fans watching the game on Foxtel Go as they go out. A few they're saying nothing doing. Mariners continue. It's with Dan Heffernan here. Neil. Now Caceres. Shooting chance perhaps. Challenge rather than the first. Caceres to swing it in towards Dan Heffernan. That by Alberto again. It's virtually unbeatable in those aerial duels, isn't it? Oh, Castellan's been collected awkwardly there. Those aerial duels. Just down by Heffernan. Montgomery had time to readjust. Hayden Fox, number 2 to Tony Popovic, along with the Spaniard Andre Carrasco. And Alan Milner's whistle gets us back underway. Reminder of the scoreline.
Well, all the evidence in the first half was for goals. An open game. Some quality play from both sets of footballers. Castellan was exciting in the air. And if you're the Wanderers, you'd be watching that. Maybe Tony Walmsley's thinking, if we've got Heffernan in the team. Let's get it forward and aerially as quickly as possible, because he's winning everything.
aggression there from Poscalero.
Good strength there from Bogard. Fitzgerald. Skipping away from Pavicevic and goes over the top looking for O'Donovan. The header from Lee Kiji, picked up by Heffernan. Here's Storm Rue. He cuts inside. Fitzgerald. Heffernan. Josh Rowe. Out of the middle, but the Mariners skipper is lifted 2 or 3 gears. He's a real winner, Nick Montgomery. You'd expect that after almost 250 games for Sharp. The disagree. It is, of course, the second red card in 3 games now for Central Coast.
Hey, switch on! Switch on!
It does make life a lot harder for them. Well, there is the halftime whistle from
oder in den Angriffsbemühungen geben wird bei den Mariners. Da haben wir Heffernan das erste Mal am Ball. So, der ja in dieser Saison schon einmal mit seiner Mannschaft gegen Wellington spielte. Man stand sich ja in der ersten Runde des Pokals gegenüber, gegen selber aus diesem Abseits herauskommt. Heffernan. Auf dem 7. Tabellenplatz nach diesem 5. Spieltag. Die Central Coast Mariners, die ziehen dann immerhin an Perth Glory vorbei, die aber ja dann auch noch Central Coast Mariners. Phase wird denen natürlich nicht gefallen, aber 4 Jahre, das wäre schon mal eine Lizenz und ein Zeitraum in der A-League, mit dem man arbeiten kann. Wir sind bereits in der Nachspielzeit. Man arbeitet.
Caceres leading the City defence, a merry dance on that left touchline. Heffernan. Fabio Ferreira, they get a goal here, it could be interesting. From both teams.
Mariners still in it.
And Trefiro on the ball, Glenn Trefiro that is. Roy O'Donovan, a little futsal. Glenn Trefiro.
An average age of 20. They do have Eddie Bosnar available with experience.
See how this corner develops. Heffernan leaps through it, beaten by Kisnorbo. Liam Rowe. That occasion by Melbourne City. They're close to ending their long winless streak against some minutes ago. His 9th in his last 14 games. Something he has to stamp out of his game perhaps. Meantime, Ferreira. Is there still hope for the Mariners? There's still hope. Game slows to walking pace.